Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx Bummer Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfellow of Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
Make sure to check out our sponsor, Cell Phone Buyers Recyclers. They want to buy your cell phone old, broken, or you're just trying to get rid of it. You can contact them right at the number on the screen, text or call. Also, their social media and website is in the description if that's more convenient. If you share their social media accounts on social media, get a chance to win an iPhone. Go check them out. All right, man. Probably the only boxing video you're going to see from me today. I might plan a big boxing live stream later. I'm definitely going to do that. But, yeah, man, let's talk about a couple things. Pacquiao, class back at Mayweather, basically saying that he old and the young fighters, you know, need to stop calling Pacquiao out and let him call his shots. But first, let's talk about Eddie Hearn. I missed this article on Boxing Scene. I'm kind of getting away from boxing. Like I told you guys, every now and again, I kind of do a video on the stream here or there, but I'm kind of trying to get out of boxing. It's just, but I provide something daily, boxing-wise. It's whack. Too many weak-ass beta males in boxing. They didn't polluted the game, but he basically said that it's his fault that he drove purses up in boxing, and they want to kind of bring him back down, or if you're going to get paid a lot of money, get the bang for his buck. And what he done is spent all the John Skipper and John Rushton money, and he know he done fucked up the bag. And this is what we were saying for the very beginning. You throwing all these high prices out trying to keep up with Al Heyman, and, you know, when you try to keep up with the Joneses, you know, you might be trying to keep up with somebody, you know, if you a chick at work, you trying to keep up with this girl, she stay fly, Gucci, Prada, Louis. But once you pull the curtain from behind, pull the curtains from the Wizard of Oz, excuse me, you see that her house is dirty as fuck. Her bed is on the floor. She living piss poor. So just because on the surface a motherfucker look good, you know what I'm saying, chick bad or whatever, you look how she living, it ain't a proper indication. And that's kind of how Eddie Hearn was looking at Al Heyman. Like, he paying all these dudes his money, but really they having financial turmoil like anybody else. This is why PBC was in discussions to sell this summer if it wasn't for the coronavirus. This is why Top Rank is trying to sell. DAZN is now trying to sell. You know, all these boxing companies trying to sell because they done fucked the bag up. And that's the God honest truth. These dudes done fucked the bag up. And Eddie Hearn, like he said, he was on the phone with Bob Arum, and Bob Arum said, it's all your fault for driving the purses up. And he was like, you know, and he said, before you, it was Al Heyman. And anybody new trying to come in the game, they try to throw all this money around to get these fights. And what they done now, everybody got to try to keep up with each other, and they trying to keep up, and people saying, oh, this guy run out of money, oh, PBC run out of money, Top Rank run out of money, DAZN, all these motherfuckers run out of money. And they not even, they got Canelo out here fighting Rocky Fielding and Danny Jacobs, bro. You know, they couldn't even get him and Golovkin to fight each other. You know what I'm saying? You got Al Heyman paying pay-per-view dollars to Sean Porter and Earl Spence. That ain't no fucking pay-per-view fight. Or Earl and Mikey. Never been on pay-per-view before, and you paying them all this money. $3.5 million for Keith Thurman because he can't get nobody in the ring with him, so he put him in there with Leonard Bundu. $3.5 million for Errol Spence to fight Lamont Peterson because couldn't nobody else man up and fight Errol Spence. That's ludicrous. You paying dudes top dollars because other fighters don't want to fight them. You know, Eddie Hearn throwing on this Demetrius Andrade, yeah, you know what? He ain't worth no $4 million for fight. That's just the God honest truth. And you paying top level, you paying top purses, like elite level purses, you know, for fighters that's fighting bums and vagabonds and tune-ups. All these dudes trying to keep up with each other. That's like you drinking with somebody with an alcoholic, but you ain't no alcoholic. You trying to go shot for shot, bottle for bottle, OE for OE with an alcoholic. Man, you gonna be poison. You gonna be sick as a dog. They all trying to keep up with each other, but on the foundation, under behind the curtain, they all going broke. They all having a financial crisis. And that's real. All these dudes broke. It ain't just Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn had to do it to keep up with Al Heyman. Al Heyman was raised the financial status of fighters. Meanwhile, he raised the financial indicator for fighters to go way up, and they still ain't fighting nobody. People say, oh, PBC got the best fights. What? When they put a $75 price tag on there, how's it the best fight? You got to pay $100 for a fight. That ain't even a pay-per-view fight. And then Eddie Hearn, he throwing all this racing all their money and bankrupt them, rumping them. And, you know, really it was the Canelo signing. Canelo wasn't worth no $30 million. I wouldn't have paid that mark $20 million a fight. You should have just launched him with DAZN Mexico. That would have made more sense. I don't know Americans checking for Canelo Alvarez. For real. Not the fan base you trying to touch on. But all these dudes going broke trying to keep up with each other. Now the quarantine can allow purses to come back down. It's gonna be a lot of fucking mad dudes out here, man. A lot of mad fighters, but come on, man, you gotta start fighting the best. They let the money, you know, clout their mind. You gotta start fighting the best. And now when they gotta fight the best for a little bit of money, they ain't gonna be happy. They're gonna jump ship. But even if you jump ship, Top Rank money gonna drop, the DAZN money gonna drop, who you gonna go with? And don't forget, Al Heyman and Top Rank got non-disclosure agreement. You can't speak bad against them. You wonder why you don't see nobody speak about, you know, Top Rank contracts? You want to know nobody speak about how Al Heyman control everything? Because they got that non-disclosure agreement. Or disparagement, whatever they want to call it. So now the money about to come down. It ain't just Eddie Hearn fought, bro. This Al Heyman fought. When Al Heyman started throwing money around, crazy type of money, it was with Andre Berto. He was getting Murdo all the HBO money and Berto didn't amount to shit. That's kind of where it started at. He sucked life out of boxing. Go back and watch boxing in the early 2000s. You know, not even that. 7, 8, 9, 10. Right in that area, that was the end of real boxing. When dudes wasn't scared to get in there and mix it up for a little bit of nothing. When the competitive nature was there. That was boxing at its finest. You know? So, you know, it ain't Eddie Hearn fought, man. Al Heyman did this shit. And people say, well, you know, I don't talk about me. We get mad, we talk about, I don't care what nobody say, bro. If you mad at my opinion, man, don't watch. Don't watch. It's just a whole bunch of mad, angry niggas that ain't got they house life is garbage. Their wife ain't busting it open no more. They living in shacks. They ain't got no money. They life hard. If you got time to spend and watch what another nigga gotta say, bro, and analyze it, man, you probably homosexual or your life sad. I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? I can bust these videos down and keep it moving. So I don't care what nobody gotta say. I'm an original content creator. Don't forget it. I don't need a nigga on my live stream. I don't need to be known for interviewing a nigga. Nah, I'm me. You know, but let's talk about Pacquiao clapping back at Floyd and shit. And he basically clapped back after Floyd said he owed and motherfuckers need to the fighters need to stop calling him out and let him pick his shots. And I don't know what's wrong with saying he is an old man according to boxing. He said Floyd jealous because he's still fighting and he retired and Pacquiao getting all the glory. And I think it is a portion of jealousy there. That Pacquiao, I think he always was jealous that Pacquiao was getting celebrated. You know, even though Pacquiao one of the biggest frauds in boxing history, but that's another story for another day. He jealous. You know, when Pacquiao about to fight Thurman, I got the biggest Birkin bag and this, that, and the third. But Mayweather can shut it down. He can shut Pacquiao down whenever he wants to. All he got to do is announce the Conor McGregor fight. All he got to do is announce he fighting like Errol Spence or something like that. And he can shut that shit down. Danny Garcia shut it down. He come back and say he fighting Danny Garcia. He'll shut that shit all the way down. Truth be told. If Floyd want to shut it down, Floyd can shut Pacquiao down any way, form, shape, form, or fashion. But like we were saying about Sean Porter saying he'd rather have Pacquiao career over Mayweather career, you can't control if the media like you or not. That's just something they preordained. Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Wayne Gretzky, Manny Pacquiao, they picked their favorites. You know, so it was a game Floyd could never win. And that's why people don't understand. It was a game that he wasn't gonna win. You know, no matter if Floyd was smiling, they always had a problem with Floyd. They tired of seeing the Asiatic black man dominate sports. You know what I'm saying? Crawford said, I don't want to go out and be outlandish and open my mouth and they call me a nigga behind my back. They gonna call you that regardless. He definitely a nigga that need to play the role that Mayweather played and wear the black hat because motherfuckers don't like him. The media already, new media, old media, they already determined that. Not because he a bad dude. He ain't crashing no cars and getting drunk and shit like that. He ain't beating up no bitches, you know, at the basketball game and nothing like that. It's just people pick who they want to pick. And then after you retire, they want to put you on a pedestal and talk about how great of a fighter you was. Dudes want their roses while they still here. Feel me? But Mayweather got shit to be jealous about, other than, you know, Pacquiao still getting the headline. But who want to still be in the sport at 41 years old, who been in the sport since 96, 98 years, 1998, 1996, whatever it was, and still getting beat upside their fucking head? Nobody. Is Floyd Mayweather a little bit addicted to the limelight? Absolutely. But when you've been boxing your whole life, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to let it go. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, everybody can have their opinion on it, man. But let me know what it is. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you got business questions, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation? Cash App, PayPal, description. Let me know how you feel. One time we go.